What's up, YouTube? Back with another video with my main man, Larry. Yes, sir. Like I said, the one and only, the legendary him. I'm telling y'all.
I appreciate it.
But today, I'm gonna let him do his thing.
Yeah.
He gonna show me how to make these plastics.
Yep. I'm gonna let you do it, but I'm gonna talk you through it at first. I'm gonna kind of give you a rundown of everything that we do.
Okay.
All right, so whenever you're ready, let me know.
All right, let's get started.
All right, so guys, if you ever want to make fishing lures, or what me and Greg are gonna be doing today, the first thing that you're gonna need is some plastisol. This plastic is what, anytime you bought soft plastic lures, it doesn't matter what company, Berkeley, Yum, Zoom, anything like that, they all start with plastisol. So this is some dead-on plastic. This was given to me by Chris Works Fishing. If you ever watched the soft plastic video, you've probably seen his channel. He's the one that kind of got me into it. Then next thing that you're gonna need are a color. So this is actually green pumpkin. If you wanna do this, we can do this today, or we can do like a watermelon color. We got a lot of different options. And then also some flake. So this is red flake. And these are like the two basic things these are the three main things that you need. And then these other two things, well, you need a lot of stuff, but these are like the main lure making ingredients. And then next to that, or after that, you're gonna need a mold. This is a 10 cavity stick bait mold. That would be good if I dropped it. So we got 10 cavities, and what you do, I'll just kind of give y'all a little rundown. We'll heat the plastic up, put it in the microwave. We want it to be around 350 degrees, and then we inject it into the mold, and the plastic runs down and fills up each cavity of the mold. And from there, there's a couple other things that we can do too. This is something I'm not really too good at. I probably use this mold less than 10 times. This is an open mold, so we put the plastic in the microwave, heat it up, and we actually pour it in ourselves. So these are like some little 5-inch finesse worms that we can make. And this kind of takes a little bit more skill. You have to have a steady hand to do this. So maybe if this video gets 20, we'll say 20. If this video gets 20 likes, me and Greg will make some hand poured 5-inch worms, and we also have a little 2-inch stick bait here that we can make. So 20 likes, the next video will be us making these little hand poured lures. So, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, I got us a fresh bottle of plastic here, and we can go ahead and get into it whenever you're ready. I'm gonna show Greg how to do this for the first time. My bad, not Greg, country cousin. I'm gonna show your country cousin how to do this for the first time, and then from there, I'm gonna pass it off to him, and I'm gonna show him one time, then I'm gonna go in the house and he has to figure it out himself. So, I'm gonna open this up. Probably can just tear it. I'm using these scissors. Try to tear it. There we go. So this is plastic, guys. We have this plastic here. I don't think I've ever said this on my channel, but plastisol like separates. This is, I'm guessing the plastic at the bottom. Can you see it on the camera? Mm-hmm. So I'm not really sure the breakdown of plastisol, but you have to mix it around to make sure you get an even distribution of your plastic. So you're supposed to mix it, but don't shake it. So we're gonna figure out how to do that. Alright, so guys, what I normally do for my plastic, or when I first started, since this is Greg's first time making lures, I kind of do the same thing as when I first started. I started off with 2 cups of plastisol. So just take your plastic and you take this little protective seal off of it.
You need a pocket knife?
I just got it. I appreciate it. I like how you were ready with that though.
Gotta keep ready now. We country.
I need to keep one of me. I keep one in my fishing bag, but not in my pocket. Keep one in my car though, that counts. But we're just gonna add, actually what I'm gonna do, let's do like a cup and a half. Let's not do 2 cups, because we're probably not gonna use all 2 cups of this. So we got 2 cups, or a cup and a half of plastic. Normally 2 cups will make like 2.5 lures, so I think we should be able to get 2 runs of this. Hopefully, in theory. So, all we do now is we take this and we're gonna put it in the microwave for 3 minutes, pull it out at with about 30 seconds left and check it. And the cool thing about plastisol is when you put it in the microwave, it goes in white and normally it comes out clear. So hopefully it comes out clear so I don't sound like a liar. Mm-hmm. I use my thermometer. I haven't used it in a while, but I figured since we're starting fresh, I'll pull out the OG thermometer. And I used to do about 15 to 20 drops, but Chris actually told me just do it until it feels comfortable. So I'm just gonna kind of just add it until it feels comfortable. See what that looks like. And it's always best to add less and then go back and add more. That's what we got now. It's green pumpkin. We're gonna add a little bit more, make it a little bit darker. Alright. And I like the way that looks. So now we take our little measuring spoon I stole from my mom. Shout out to my mom for letting me steal this from her. And we just take some red flake and add it to the plastic. Just mix that in. Get done mixing that, we take our injector here and we're gonna stick it to the bottom and kind of pull it up kind of slow and make sure that we get enough plastic. Alright, and then we take it over here and inject it into our mold. Then whenever it gets tight, you're gonna feel like if the plastic's not going in anymore, you don't want to force it. Just hold pressure on it for a few seconds and pull it up. And then that should be good. This is actually, I want to say this might be one of my first times ever using this green pumpkin. It's like really light. It's always a good sound.
I was trying to hold it in.
Always a good sound.
That's a good sound too. That means she got the job done. Yes, sir.
Alright, so guys, we're gonna go ahead and open up the mold, and in theory we should have 10 stick bakes, but this could be empty at the same time. Hopefully it's not empty though, because I just put a lot of plastic in it. Not drop it. These are kind of clear.
Yeah. Oh God.
How does that look?
That looks sexy.
So we got 10. I'm not sure if I'd really call this green pumpkin, because these are like electric green, or almost like a neon green in a way. But 10 green stick bakes. You know what we didn't add to these?
What not?
We didn't add salt to them. These kind of feel a little light, so they might float. You know, most of the time I've been doing like a lot of remelt stuff, so normally when we do remelts, the lures already have salt in them, but I have some salt that we can add into the next ones, and that'll make them float. But that's not a bad thing. If you Texas rig these, the lures are gonna stick up. So I mean, it's kind of like, what do you think is gonna be best? And that's a good thing about lure making too. You can do so many different things and change it up so many different ways. So you can always make it work in the end. But yeah, we got 10 stick bakes. I'm gonna set these up here, and I added a little bit of this Lure Works green pumpkin just to darken it up, and these are probably gonna look totally different than the first ones, but we can inject it one more time and then we'll pass it off to you and let you do it.
All right.
Just took the plastic out of the microwave. It looks a little bit darker now, and also added some salt, so the lure is kind of looking a little bit better for me, to me at least. But we are going to inject these. And these have salt in them, so you should be able to like weightless rig these and they will sink instead of not being able to do it. And then we also added a little bit of black flake to it too.
Spice it up.
Yeah.
Everybody need a little black in their life.
Yep. 150%. after we open up this mold, it's gonna be up to you to make some. You got it?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna go for the open pour mode.
Are you gonna do the open pour on this?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the open.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So, and then you can, if you want to, you can use this. If you want to make a different color, you can too.
I'm gonna start off with that. We ain't gonna let nothing go to waste. I'm from my house. We let nothing go to waste.
All right. Sounds good. So, okay, do a little bit a little bit of gold.
Country people love gold.
Oh yeah.
Got to.
Just a little bit extra.
Just a little bit extra. One more.
One more piece.
One more. Alright. Then stir. So I'm gonna follow instructions. So my boy said,
Are you? Don't use it. Are you doing the mold or the open pour?
open.
Oh yeah, you pour out the cup. I did it like that, but that's cheating. That's cheating. You gotta hold it. Yeah, you gotta hold the cup and pour it over. Yeah, I suggest that glove.
I already know I'm finna mess up. I don't even know what that is.
You said you went to welding school?
Yes, sir.
Tell, look pretty steady there.
Ain't too steady.
That's a lot better than my first time. By my first time, I had already poured over the side, poured over into the other cavity. Oh, there you go. Top 10 first tries ever.
From your one and only.
Yeah, from Country Cousin.
Your country cousin.
There you go.
Not your first, not your second, your third, but your country.
Country.
So we're gonna let these things cool off?
Yeah, since the mold was cold, it's probably not gonna take that long, but we'll let them sit for about a minute or two.
Am I gonna pour this one up? I'm guessing I just separate this one too.
Yep, just pull it apart. And those are a little bit harder to pour sometimes.
It wasn't perfect, but you know.
And the thing is too, you can take some like little small scissors. I had some in my room. And I just like cut that little excess off.
Let me trim that off.
And then I want to get some googly eyes, and you can like super glue some googly eyes on there.
Yeah, that was a little extra good.
Or Chris, he actually has some that are like custom made for his soft plastic lure.
That's pretty cool.
Number 2.
2 spring dates. Set that to the side. So I'm guessing.
I pulled like.
You know, I threw a little gold in there. You know, that's for a little country. You know?
Yeah.
He said, yeah,
you got a little bit of gold in there.
Little gold, man.
A little gold accent, enough
That's what
to get the
bougie-
fish's,
the
get the
bougie.
fish's attention.